What's going on, guys? It's Mo Genie, baby, and I'm here to give you everything I know about this flea market sadness, man. Yep, it's that flea market sadness. We got some goodies here. This is the second part of my flea market garage sailing this past weekend. It was pretty awesome. Ran into a couple of goodies, ran into a couple of things. Let's just start off. This is the first vendor at the flea market. This guy had all sorts of stuff. He had shoes, he had PlayStation 1 stuff, he had remote controls, he had cell phones. As you can see, he had an N64 controller, which I didn't need. I already have, the jungle green N64 with both controllers. What was interesting at this guy's booth was he had a lot of GameCube games. And he was doing $4 a piece for his GameCube games. Not bad. It wasn't $2 like the people that had the PS3 steal on my last video, but not bad. This guy had a bunch of weird stuff, man. He had Wii controllers, N64 controllers. I think he might have had some Pokemon cards there. You see at the bottom, had a Navi for the car, had some shoes. He had some pretty good looking shoes, not Jordans or anything, but half decent. He had some movies, vinyls, soccer cleats, stuff like that. You can see the Actually, he did have Jordans. Those black ones that just showed up on the screen, those were actually Jordan 4s. So, anyways, yeah, he had some good stuff. And the reason I like to do these videos, not only to show people, how flea markets and stuff are, that when I'm looking for retro video games, but also to look back on the stuff that I missed. Now, I kicked myself for not getting this guy's GameCube games when I was here. When I thought about it, $4 a game wasn't bad, and I kind of like the reason I didn't get any of the stuff that he had were there were a lot of like, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor games, but there was like this one game that was an adventure one that I was kind of mad I didn't get. So, hopefully he'll be there at the flea market next week, and I can run into him, because when I look back on these videos, like I always see stuff that I'm like, wow, I can't believe I didn't buy that when I had the chance. I don't know why I walked away from his booth. You're gonna see in the booth coming up, this lady, I bought some action figure toys from her. There was definitely some stuff in her bucket that I was mad I left behind. Now before we get to the toys, this was older couple. They had some stuff on the table, had some clothes, had some trinkets. I think they had some DVDs, but I think they had a couple of Xbox games. It didn't tickle my fancy, so I moved on. You can see me scouring. I move like a snake moves at the flea market. I'm like a cougar. I'm a cougar when I maneuver. I just get through. I look at your table. If you don't got what I like, I move on. Now this guy had a bunch of electronics. He had an Xbox. I was kind of mad I didn't ask him how much he was taking that Xbox for. If it was something ridiculous like 10, 20 bucks, I might have thrown him a biscuit. Now, this is the lady I was talking about. She had a lot of Ninja Turtles, action figures, stuff like that. Had some new school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. I'm not into the new school TMNT, but she had a TMNT Raphael. You're going to see here I got my hand on, that was just too good to pass up. She was doing like, 50 cents an action figure, $1 an action figure. So I threw a biscuit. I bought the Raphael. And you're gonna see here, you see a Cyclops in the bottom left. I was kind of mad I didn't get that Cyclops while I was there. Sorry about the finger on the screen. Move that out here in a second. But yeah, there was a Cyclops down there. I like to look for old GI Joes, old Thundercats. Always you'll see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the tables like you see right there. There was even a Bowser, a Super Mario Land Bowser in that toy pile. I was kind of mad when I watched this video again and I saw that. I couldn't believe I missed that while I was there. But yeah, like there's that Bowser right up at the top, man. I was so mad I missed that guy up. I think it was a Lego Bowser. But yeah, I always look for cool little toys and old school stuff at the flea markets. And, I pick up this Crusader, this little, knight with knight in shining armor that had like a shield in his hand. Right here, you'll see in a second. It looked like a Crusader, medieval Crusader. So I definitely scooped him up. Wasn't really interested in the cars. That black car down there looked really cool. I should have probably threw an offer for $1 for it. She might have took the biscuit. I don't know. But you see me, I move on. The flea market is in like a big lot, with grass, and like the road like goes through the flea market, so you have to walk on the sides, and everybody puts their booths on either side of the road. And you just see me here, got scooped up the two guys right there to add them to my little toy collection that I keep at the office. I'll put a picture of that up if you want to see my little toy collection. That's growing a little bit. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys see anything you liked at the flea market of sadness out here in Maryland, man. No flea markets in Virginia that I've found that I like yet that have video games like this one here in Maryland. So had to check this one out. This is one of my favorite flea markets. And the next booth coming up, I think it was a mother and son. They had some old Xbox games, had some Wii stuff. I'm not really looking for Wii right now, but if I see a deal, because right now nobody's buying Wii, so Wii's are selling for $1, $2 a game right now. They're just not moving. They don't have the cachet that they used to, because now the Wii U's are about to go out into the flea markets and garage sales, because the Wii U's not being sold anymore at GameStops. But here, I really kicked myself for not getting that Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii. I couldn't believe I passed that up. Underneath here, you see me dig up these old NES games. I've never seen a broken NES game like that. On it, it has a marker that says Mansion. I don't know if that's Maniac Mansion, but on the writing on the cartridge, it said River City Ransom. Now, River City Ransom is a $50 game. I didn't want to take the risk because the guy wanted $10 a game. But if that was River City Ransom and that guy wanted like $4 or $5 for that game, I would have took it, man. Even with a broken cartridge, I would have fixed it right up. I would have used a donor cart to fix it up. And I'm still kicking myself for not getting that Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii. That was like the one Wii game on this table that I liked. I was kind of mad about that when I rewatched this video, man. But $10 a game for a Wii game, I just can't do it. I should have haggled them down. Definitely should have. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you're liking me throwing these videos in there with the Game of Thrones stuff, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think. I got a couple more flea market garage sale videos coming your way, man. Just let me know what you guys think of these in the commentary. All right? Peace, and I'll see you on the next one.